Ineffective teachers should be fired immediately for not having high SOL test scores and for not giving our children the proper education for today's society. Good afternoon, Dr. Jones and fellow classmates. My name is Tiffany Jones. I'm here to persuade you that the ineffective teaching is corrupting our educational system. With low test scores that our children are receiving and not the proper education that is needed for today's society, we have teachers coming in just for a paycheck, not to inspire and motivate our children. They should be terminated. In an article written by Thomas and Wingert in 2010 entitled, "Why We Must Fire Bad Teachers," it said that we have to have excellent teachers educating our children. Test scores at an all-time low, and our children are not receiving the education to compete against other countries. That's why I'm raising this issue, because we need to have teachers in our schools that are going to push our children to succeed. In the same article by Thomas and Wingert, they stated that the teacher method, technology, even the curriculum, is the quality of the teacher. We must reprimand these ineffective teachers. This is from an article written by Lin Win, 2010, entitled "Chief Dismisses 241 Teachers in Washington, D.C." This is from the former Chancellor of the District of Columbia. She stated that every child in the District of Columbia public schools has the right to a highly effective teacher in every classroom, in every school, in every neighborhood. That is coming, and that is their commitment. This is coming from where our government sits. Even in Texas, are demonstrating against the teachers. An anonymous writer written in 2011 titled "Fairness in Firing Teachers," the parents said, "Taking a stand for our children." Close your eyes and imagine this. Your child teacher comes in, starts writing on the chalkboard, sits down and starts looking at papers. Your child and other students come in the classroom. The teacher tells them, "Settle down now, students. Let's get ready for the day." She starts passing out classwork, worksheets, and sits back down. Tells them to read on the chalkboard for their instructions. Never once asking the children, do they have any questions? Your child is at their desk, sitting, looking frustrated about today's assignment, scared to raise their hand because they may be yelled at because they're messing up the teacher's time, while the teacher's sitting at the desk, drinking their coffee and reading a book. This is what I'm talking about, the ineffective teachers that we have in our classrooms. We must secure our children's future and our children's children's future. The way to resolve this issue is to fire these ineffective teachers. We have to take the lead as soon as possible. Other states have already taken this lead in the process of firing these teachers. This will be our chance to do the same in Virginia. I want my child to have great teachers who will bring out the best in him. Houston has just passed a bill to fire teachers who have low-performing students. In an article written by E. Mellon in 2010 entitled "Houston Passes a Teacher Dismissal Plan," it said, "Think of the doors that will be open to the students with better teachers and better chances and a good education." Most states are gearing towards this type of plan. Rhode Island fired teachers, and President Obama gave them the thumbs up. He stated that if teachers and administrators continue to fail students year after year, he said schools doesn't show signs of improvement, then there's got to be a sense of accountability. Exactly. We need a sense of accountability for these types of teachers. This article was entitled "Obama Applauds Rhode Island for Firing Teachers," written by J. White, 2010. This must come to reality also in Virginia. Now close your eyes once again and imagine this. There's a teacher in the classroom looking over papers from yesterday. Your child and other students walk in. The teacher tells them, let's get quiet, let's settle down for the day. The teacher sits on her desk and asks, does anybody have any questions about last week's lesson? One of the students raised their hand and said, yes, I had problems. The teacher asked him, what was your issue? She begins to explain. Then she also asked other students, what could we have done, what he could have done to help solve his issue? There is the interaction with the teacher and the students. The teacher tells what's the lesson for today. She begins to walk around the classroom and ask questions. The students are asking questions. More interaction. This is the type of teacher, the quality teachers that we need here in Virginia. I have given you examples about different states and how they changed state laws and came together to fire these ineffective teachers. Even our president is applauding Rhode Island for firing teachers. With these changes, we will have great teachers giving the best education to our state and to our children. This is what we need for our kids. Yes, we do have some great teachers, but I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about the ones who just come here for a paycheck. Just give the kids busy work to do. We must cut out this infection so our system, educational system, can heal. So let us sign this petition for our children to succeed and let our voices be heard. Because if we sign this petition, we can send it to our legislators, let this bill be passed, and get those ineffective teachers out of the classrooms so that our child can have the best future, the best education to compete against other countries. Thank you.